Like the video as you come in the door. Wipe your feet as you come in the door. Y'all already know the business, family. You ain't gonna go to nobody's house, or you don't want nobody coming to your house, without wiping your feet. Yeah, this is our house, but we ain't gonna go into our own house without wiping the mud off our feet. And right now, y'all got mud on your feet, so you gotta go ahead and wipe that off. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. I know y'all think the likes and subscribes don't matter. You just be watching the video and cruising along and don't even pay attention to it, but that helps a whole lot. And that's kind of the reason why we held back right now. Not enough people are liking or subscribing. We got thousands of people watching the videos, but y'all ain't liking and subscribing. But I'm gonna say this before we go into it. Family, the real power comes from standing on your morals. What this woman did right here in this video, go check it out on Instagram, but she stood on her morals, and that was powerful. I respect that. I got nothing but respect, love, and admiration for this little old lady. She literally put her life in harm's way to make sure she saved the lives of millions of people. And that is a true hero. Even though I don't like using the word hero because of the meaning, that's the closest thing I can find to the greatness of what she did, for real. But with that being said, kick that intro for me one time. Believe it. What's going on today, family? What the business is, man? What y'all got going? Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to TBG versus NBA, TBG versus 4K Trey, for tapping in with the Instagram family. I see you doing your thing over there, man. Keep grinding, man. Keep going up, King. Yeah, you making a movement, man. You delivering a movement, and they gotta listen. You kicking the doors down, man. You breaking barriers. Proud of you, man. And then we got Big Band's girl. She also tapped in. Got a queen tapping in with the Instagram as well, joining the family 100%. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, queen. Appreciate you. 100. I told y'all, more queens. We need them. And then we got Self-Made Fit. Self-Made Fit tapping in with the channel, man. As you can see, man, he do his exercise thing, man. My boy on Swole, man. The king on Swole, man. Keep doing your thing, man, and building up the health, man. Health is wealth. That's why I'm focusing on my health right now, man. I'm trying to balloon up with some muscle on me too, man. Y'all know how that is. But today's video is very, very important. So it's vital that you stay to the end, man. You don't want to miss out on any of this information. You know what I'm saying? Especially to, my black kings and queens. Y'all definitely don't want to miss out on the end. But yeah, man, we got a big topic on the table. So let's go ahead and do it, family. Believe that. First, we got that man's Boosie, the boss man, the king of BR, man, the top dog for, going on 20 years now, man. He been sitting in that chair. Gotta get to that, man. He deserve it, man. He been doing his thing. He been consistent for that long. But yeah, man, he got a few antics going on in the past few weeks. He always got his fair share of headlines, but we're gonna dive into, the things that he been having going on, because I feel like they ain't vital to touch on. But we're gonna start with the, beginning and work our way to the most recent topic. So let's go ahead and do that, family. And first and foremost, we're gonna start with the situation where Boosie pretty much secures a collab after choosing dinner with a fan. Basically he asked a question on Instagram where he said, would you rather take a dinner with Boosie, a dinner to chop it up about game, or $20,000, to which a fan said they would rather take $20,000, and followed it up and hit him up in a DM like, hey, Boosie, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that dinner with you, family. So Boosie told him he'd give it to him, then double backed on that and flew the fan out, to his home. They had dinner. Boosie chopped it up and gave him some game. This was an aspiring artist, so we ended up getting a collaboration from Boosie right after that. I don't really know how well the song is doing. I heard it a little bit, didn't really like the song. I thought Boosie's verse was pretty cool, but you know, this exposure for the fan and just the whole story in general should be a good PR and marketing move for the fan for that particular song. And if he does come out with some heat after that, that could get him some recognition and ultimately get him a career jumping off the ground just like that, you know. So Boosie threw him the alley-oop. Now in this next situation, this one is a little bit more crazier to me because I felt like Boosie is a little out of line for this, and now he's, you know, taking his hustling into an even darker world. Now y'all check this one out. Tell me what y'all think.
I can marry you. If you won't get married, you want Boosie to marry you, let me know. If you want Boosie to marry you, I got a license. If you want Boosie to marry you, y'all holler at me. This is my new thing. If you want me to marry you, holler at me. Big boss marrying couples now. 75 to 100K. I'm marrying couples now. I'm official, I'm certified.
Now, this one right here, it was funny to a lot of people. And yeah, it is kind of funny. I give him that. You know, he got his name on there, Torrance Hatch, you know, from the church and whatnot. You know, he's certified. So, yeah, he did that, man. He did that. I'm all for, you know, a man expanding their horizon and doing what they supposed to be doing, you know, to try to elevate and reach success within his world. Y'all know I'm all for that. Ain't no even second guessing that. I love to see people, you know, be prosperous and expand. I love to see it, but I just don't respect the marriage license thing. Y'all know that's something that's through the Most High, and anything pertaining to the Most High, I don't take for playful. I don't take it as something you should joke around with. You shouldn't joke around with, you know, wanting to marry people. You know, the pastors and, you know, the people who do that, it's supposed to be something you're supposed to be delivered by the Most High, because what you're doing is you're binding two souls together under his name, under that oath, to make a pact that you guys are now one. So Boosie and what he preaches to the world within his music and his antics, you know, the whole gangster image, I don't really like the fact that he's trying to associate that with binding souls together through the Most High, as well as, you know, exploiting it for money, because that's pretty much what it is, you know, him exploiting it for money. You know what I'm saying? 75 to 100K. You know, now he's going top notch. You know, his stardom could pull a lot of people in. A lot of people who are lost would be like, man, I'd love to have Boosie marry me. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to have Boosie bind us together. A lot of street dudes gonna be like, yeah, you know, me and wifey, you know, we finna get married together by Boosie. You know, he gonna be the one to do our ceremony, man. I don't like that, man. I ain't feeling that. Now, it's just like I told a guy the other day, man. You know, I live in light. You know what I'm saying? This guy's trying to say, you fake woke. And I told him, like, I don't believe in being woke. You know, that's something that, you know, the clowns in that community created, you know, this whole woke community, but they still in darkness. I live in light. I'm for the truth. I'm for only truth. I live in truth and believe in truth, and that's all it is. You know, everything I do is truth. I breathe truth. You know, I move truth. You know, that's all I'm gonna live in, the truth and the light. You know what our Father told us to, you know, be about, you know, the light. So that's all I'm rocking with. And I just can't rock with this one because it ain't light. It's for money. It's the same thing that a lot of these pastors and preachers and these churches under these 501c3s, you know, if y'all don't know what that is, go look that up. But it's just like what they put out there. They exploit, you know, the people. They exploit, you know, the sheep of the Most High for money. Give offering, give to this, give to that, help build the church, help keep the lights on, the bills on. But y'all are a non-profit, so the government is supposed to help that out. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you under that 501c3, that's the thing. If you under that, you only can preach certain curriculum to the people, prosperity gospel, that whatever you do, you'll always be forgiven for it. You know, that the Most High God, they don't really preach his wrath. They don't preach the fact that, you know, the Most High God has people prepared for the slaughter. Well, we ain't gonna talk about all that right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just go look it up. But let me know y'all thoughts on all this down in the comment section, as far as, you know, him having his license to marry people, man. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let's move on to the next Boosie topic.
I'm dedicated. I'm a magician now. You see it. You see it. See it, everyone, you see it. Now you don't. Now you don't. Now you don't. Boosie magician.
Now y'all see, man, this man Boosie trying to be a magician. What don't this man do? This man does everything, man, to pull off a hustle. This one I respect. You know, I do respect this one. Even though I don't rock with magicians, like I told y'all, I live in truth and light, and I understand the real meaning of a magician. I'm not gonna, just try to put him down for everything. I understand that he probably don't understand what it really means. I'm gonna give him that benefit of the doubt and say he probably don't. So this one I respect, because a magician is a way to pull in more money and revenue for him. Accumulate more clout and views, and ultimately he gets paid off of views and attention streams, stuff like that. So the fact that he's trying to try a new venture and learn a whole new field that most people coming from where he came from would never try, I respect it. I respect him expanding his horizon, as well as him saying that he was going to go back to college and he was going to go to Jackson and trying to get it all together. So I respect all that. Keep that up, Boosie, but not the marriage thing. Don't mess with the Most High stuff, man. Don't play around like that. Say, family, I'm going to go ahead and throw this one in here before we get into the full meat of the whole video, before we get real deep. Shout out to my boy Lit Yoshi. He finna drop again. As y'all can see, it says feeling inside. Well, feel inside. He's finna drop this new little joint. He been showing snippets everywhere, man. So y'all be ready for that one, man. It's dropping Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So be ready for it, man. Free Lit Yoshi, man. Free Yo-Yo. Y'all go check out that Yoshi Biggest Stepper video if you haven't yet, man. Y'all gonna love it. I'm telling y'all. Next up, we got BBG 380. Y'all know 380, man, from the video with Boulevard Quick, where they was going back and forth. But he ain't never short on words. And he go ahead and says, well, since we talking about Yoshi, I think he was speaking on Yoshi. Y'all let me know who y'all think he was speaking on. But he says, can't last in jail, with the laughing emojis. So who y'all think he talking about, man? And he just posted this a couple hours ago. So we all know that, him and Yoshi got problems. He got problems with the whole TBG, allegedly. Let me say that for all the extra out people. Y'all already know what the business is. But he says, somebody can't last in jail. So I'm trying to figure out who he could be talking about. And if he's posting it on the internet, he's trying to get attention off of it. So it got to be somebody with a lot of attention and clout. So he ain't just talking about no regular BBG. No regular TBG member. He's talking about Yoshi, in my opinion, somebody with a lot of clout and notoriety. Then he also goes on to say, spoke on my left hand, huh? And we all know Yoshi ain't one for biting his tongue or short on words. So I'm thinking that he's most definitely talking about Lit Yoshi in this one. Allegedly. Let me say that again for all the extra out people. Y'all know what the business is. But man, pretty much, y'all let me know who y'all think he talking about down in the comment section. My opinion is Yoshi, and I want to know y'all's, man. You see this man, he got something on his chest, don't he? He got something on his mind. Hey, man, go ahead and say it, man. Don't speak no subliminals, man. Tell what you know, man. Speak on what you know, man. This ain't nothing too incriminating. It ain't incriminating at all, man. You heard about a jail fight, whatever, or some situation that happened in jail where two people scrapped, or somebody didn't want to scrap it, turned down a fade or whatever. You felt like you heard that, go ahead and speak up and speak out. But y'all let me know who y'all think he was talking about down in the comment section, family. But let's go ahead and move on to the meat of the video. Believe it. We don't have much time left on this video, so we just gonna go ahead and run through a few affiliations with YB. Make sure y'all see part 1 and 2. That way y'all can see the whole affiliation. But as you guys can see, we got THWY, Black Rob, and he's affiliated with, the 4K Trade Slime movement, and all that they got going on. Then we got Jay Ruger, 4 times, which is also affiliated with, the slime movement. And this is just pretty much gonna be a slideshow of just people affiliated with the slime movement, 4K Trade, NBA, BBG, and all the rest of the camps that's locked into it. I'm just showing y'all how many camps is actually locked in and vibing with the whole movement, man. You would be surprised, man. And some of the camps are like smaller camps that just rock with people within there. This is Nolan right here. or Bottom Boy, Bow Life, Nolan. You know what I'm saying? And he's affiliated with the camp as well. And then you got Plug Rich J, and he's from Texas, man. So I'm kind of thinking that, when it comes to the Plug Rich movement, that's one of the affiliations from out of Texas and whatnot. Y'all know they be affiliated with a lot of different dudes out in Texas. That's where YB, that's his second home. So he got a lot of youngins, that's coming up behind him. And you can tell he's most definitely affiliated with him by their music. You know what I'm saying? Just check out his music right quick. Y'all tell me. As you can see, he said banging slop, runny nose and runny snot nose or something like that. Y'all know what he said. But he's letting it be known, what his affiliation is. He is rocking with them. He's a part of their whole movement. And a lot of these dudes that I'm going to show y'all are dudes y'all haven't seen before. And part 4 really finna blow y'all mind. It's already done as well, but I'm splitting these videos up. This video is entirely too long, especially because we got a whole nother part we need to go ahead and talk about. But yeah, man, I can't even lie, man. Youngin got some flow to him. He's snapping and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And man, I just wish he took his own avenue so he didn't have to hop off the porch into the rap and then hop into some beef that had nothing to do with him. But then we got, the faux stuff. Anybody who rocking the faux stuff, you can most likely say that they rocking with the 4K trade movement. So whenever you see this faux stuff brand, and by faux, I mean faux-ish brand, the real word I can't say on here, faux poop. And then you see the BFA Lido, he was rocking with him at one point. Then FYB Trigger 043. This one is kind of a hard one because the reason why I would say he's affiliated is because his antics as well. He's another guy from Texas. So the FYB is its own brand, but they have some affiliation with, 4K Trade, NBA and YB and the rest of them. This man literally has modeled his image after Baby Joe. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys his music so y'all can see just how much of the affiliation has an effect on him, how much it means to what he got going on. But y'all check it out. Let me know if y'all think he resembles Baby Joe in his movements, like a Baby Joe mixed with BBG Tyler mix. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but y'all check it out. Ain't no more dissing cause your gang is thick. So much scared to do the prime, that was cutting me. Double up, telling the steamer through me that I'm not the guy, hit the... My bad, y'all. I mean, he from Chicago. But as y'all can see, he took a shiggity at King Von as well, said he was scared to come to his prom because of him. So he got problems with Vine, and that's probably where the connection came. This is their Chicago connection. He definitely rocking with 4K Trey. This is a Baby Joe image 2.0. He literally rocks, moves, everything like somebody from BR, as well as, rocking and moving like a mix between Baby Joe and BBG Tyler. So y'all let me know. Do y'all think there's like a correlation? Like, do y'all think that these dudes kind of like resemble each other in action? You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, they do, man. I think he modeled himself after him. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know if my eyes playing tricks on me or not, man. I don't know. But let's go ahead and move on to the next person. And in this next one, we got this man, AFNF Woody. AFNF is definitely affiliated with 4K Trade as well. This is another group, that rocked and centered around the 4K Trade movement. You always see them out rocking with them, and just in the mix with them and whatnot, man. So it's another guy, that's really not in front of the alarm or the media as an exposed member. And then this one is another one as well. This is Lil Smoke. Lil Smoke is a kind of a close-knit member. He's not really known to the forefront like that, up and coming artist, but he's definitely with the BBG movement, and that's his affiliation and tag to that one. And then you got ADRO Poppy, which is another member, affiliated with the movement. They got a little bit of clout on Instagram. Them two kind of rock together, but they got a little clout on Instagram, but that's another good group, ADRO or ADRO, that rocks with them. And then this is, the beats, the person that makes their beats. He also rocking with the 4K Trade movement. You know what I'm saying? And then you got NBA Pete. And for those of you who are die-hard NBA fans, then NBA Pete or NBA Peter is a NBA member. He's a 4K Trade member. He's always with the gang out doing their thing, rocking with them and whatnot. I'm not going to go through and just announce everybody's name. I'm just going to show y'all the pictures and images and just announce the ones that y'all probably just really wouldn't know about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all just go ahead and take a look at all these different members, and we just gonna expose them all. I think we got a good response on the first few times I did this. You know, really for both sides, whether it was NBA and TBG. We are gonna come back with the TBG ones. You know, we got a lot of TBG affiliation, but this one is CFN Lil Ghost. You know, the CFN members are definitely rocking with and affiliated with the 4K trade movement as well. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Lil Murder Quinn, you know, who's also affiliated with the gang. You know, they whole little group and organization is also rocking with the 4K trade. You know, they on the 4K trade movement. And you could just see how big and broad the 4K trade movement is. Like, it's a lot of people low-key that rock with them. And I guess this is the reason why NBA YoungBoy feels as though he doesn't have to affiliate with any like mainstream big artists, because they're so connected, whether it's in the penitentiary, as you can see the recent pictures posted from BBG Block. But even though Block came out and said that he's not rocking with, you know, that Starboy stuff, you know, that FAGGOT stuff, you know what I'm saying, he still said he's still gonna rock with what his brother rocks with. He's still gonna rock with what Baby Joe rocks with. But speaking of Baby Joe and YB's affiliation and what they got going on, well, you guys also know that this man, Hot Boy Major, is Wild Side, so he with the movement as well. But speaking of Baby Joe, oh yeah, him too. B-Ox, Tyler, you know, the B-Ox gang, they all rocking with him. They rocking with Wild Side, so they interfused as well. But we're gonna come back to the Baby Joe situation because their relationship is questionable as of right now. So we're gonna bring that one back up here in a second. You know what I'm saying? After we finish, you know, showing a lot of these different dudes and just the ones that are all like extremely affiliated with the 4K trade, BBG, NBA, AMG, whatever you want to say, man. There's so many X's on that affiliation that is crazy, man. And like I was stating, man, that's probably the reason why YB feels like he does not have to connect to anybody within the rap game. Because behind the scenes, there's so many people, you know, Troy Williams, there's so many people that you got connected to the whole situation and scenario that you really don't know who gonna come up and hit you. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Let me throw that one in there again for all the extra out people. But you don't really know who gonna pop up on you and do what to you or what they got going on, you know, because it's just so many people that's locked into the equation, man, that it's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, you know, you done got half of the whole Texas on your top. You done got half of, you know, the whole New York, half of the whole Chicago. You know, it's just randoms. It's not even people that's pulling up with a bunch of jewelry, a bunch of rings, a bunch of watches, you know, and nice cars and all that different stuff. You know, you got people that might ride up on a 10-speed bike. Like, nah, for real, man, no cap. You got people that's riding, that's gonna walk up. Got people stomping in the combat boots with Wranglers on, finna push up and, you know, see about that business. So you never really know who really rocking with who when it comes to this, man. You know, the more and more that I dive into it and study this and just see, you know, who's all in touch with the movement, I'm starting to see that it's just a bunch of randoms. Like, it's just a bunch of randoms. And that's no disrespect, you know, to any of these dudes, man, but it's just a bunch of randoms. Like, you just don't know. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? And it just shows how big of a movement YB has created, that, you know, people just rock with him from all fields, from all boundaries, from all four corners of the map, and all across the world, man. Young dude in his short amount of years has accumulated what you can claim to be a young army, because it's a lot of young dudes. There's barely any older dudes really affiliated with. There are, but, you know, not as many as there are young dudes. They got a lot of youngins, like a yacht. Man, when I say like from 15 to like 25, a lot of those, man, probably in the hundreds of thousands, if not the millions, man. And a lot of these dudes' faces you'll never really see, man, like in front of the camera or around YB, you know. And that's the most dangerous thing when dealing with that situation. But man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that down in the comments section. But let's go ahead and move on. But next, man, I just want to talk about Baby Joe right quick. A fan says he miss seeing you with the gang, Slime, to which Baby Joe says we still a gang. Everybody just grew older, having kids, got to make ends meet, but it's gang forever. You know, just trying to clean it up and make it cool. But a fan talks about what YB says in a song about Baby Joe basically taking some jewelry, or him hoping that, Baby Joe is safe out here, after doing that certain situation. And he said that, YB don't really F with you, bruh. It's sad. I can see it. And can't bend 10 and everybody got diamonds around their neck like they rapping, and you just got one BBG chain. You ain't been in a video since last year. YB don't F with you like that, but you straight, cuz. And dude's name is Gremlins. But another dude goes on to explain why that is and what YB puts in the song. He says YB said in his song he recorded locked up, hoping Baby Joe done found safety, cause I don't want to lose another brother. I've been going crazy. Wasn't that long ago. You know what I'm saying? Now, what was stated in the song was that Baby Joe basically took a chain or something, and all this different stuff. So YB basically asked them out. You know what I'm saying? That's what they trying to say. So that's where the issue's coming from. Another one of those, and it's just all kind of stuff. Now, this is one of those situations I definitely didn't know about, and YB's fans definitely put me on to. But it is a crazy situation, man, and it's starting to open up the bigger picture, and you see why so many shiggities is being thrown back and forth. And this next one, I'm gonna pop on here, that way I can talk to y'all right quick, one-on-one, because I want y'all to feel me on this. Now, y'all see this picture, the man with the sun on him, the woman with the moon on her, and the baby with the stars on her. That represents a lot more than what y'all think y'all know. And I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. For my kings and queens who do know, more power to y'all. I love to see that. I love to see y'all seeking knowledge. Now, what the man represents is Nimrod. Nimrod is the son of Cush, which created the Cushites. That's an African culture, African civilization, and that's what the Africans represent. And that's what, the oppressor, or, the evil ones try to correlate us with. They try to make us believe that we Africans, but we are not. That's not where we come from. We are Israelites. We're the Hebrew people. That's where we come from. Don't believe that. Nimrod is the great lion tamer. In scripture, the Most High God correlated him with being, a great hunter. Nimrod eventually lost his life to Esau, which Esau recovered the garments of Adam. The garments of Adam is what made Nimrod so strong, and pretty much, gave him the power that Nimrod had. Now, y'all got to understand, Nimrod when he passed away, his wife Semiramis came up with this lie that she told the people. Nimrod was the father of the Babylonians, the Babylonian civilization. He was also the father of the builders of the East. That's what represents, the Masons, pretty much. The builders of the East. They face the East during ceremonies, and they take oaths. Now, y'all got to understand, pretty much, he started the portal building. He started, the Tower of Babel. Bad, y'all. My daughter was being too loud. Now, he started all of that. Now, Semiramis represents the moon. She also is a vindication of Ananya Ishtar, which is, pretty much the whore that rode the beast, in the book of Revelations. She also represents the month of April, and she also represents fertility, sex and stuff like that. That's what she is the goddess of. Now, that is the reason why her day of worship is Easter. Easter is her day of worship. Easter is 9 months before Christmas, which represents Tammuz. Tammuz is the sun that is represented on Christmas, what they correlated with the birth of Christ, their Jesus or whatever, Caesar Borgia. That is what they correlated that with. Now, you got to understand, Easter also represents the day that Christ rose, which is the reincarnation story, the lie that Semiramis told. Semiramis said that, the baby that she was pregnant with was the reincarnation of Nimrod when Nimrod passed. Because Nimrod was looked at as a god king, the first ever god king. So he was never supposed to pass. So she came up with a lie that Tammuz was the reincarnation of Nimrod. So Easter represented, the rise of Nimrod again. And 9 months later, which was Christmas, was the birth. So all of this stuff that y'all are worshiping with these holidays, the one, yesterday, that's just a pagan ritual, pretty much. That's just, Babylonian gods. That's all it is. That's all this stuff is, and that's all this picture is. I've seen a lot of people on there, pretty much worshiping his picture, and y'all got to get past it. Tammuz is Cupid. His day of worship is also Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? They centered him and correlated him with love. but the man was nothing but evil. He was pure evil. Go do your research on Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz and get past all these pictures. Now, if you go look at this person's page who been posting all this stuff, then you'll see all this stuff about black power, black knowledge, Tammuz. You'll see all this stuff about, how white men gave, black men this false, most high, well, this false God, this false religion and all this stuff. But religion was never really real from the jump. Y'all got to get past that. Understand that spirituality is what's really real. I had to hide this in the back of the video because YouTube be tripping. But I just want y'all to know I'm only here for love and light, kings and queens. And I'm here, to help guide y'all along the path to spirituality, as well as, for y'all to help me stay on the right track. Because it's easy, man. It's easy to get tempted, man. But I just want y'all to know, man, I'm here for this fight with y'all. This fight is finna get a lot stronger. So just bear it. All the trials and tribulations, they ain't gonna do nothing but strengthen you throughout this tribulation we finna go on. Throughout this test of faith we finna go on. This is gonna be a spiritual weeding out. The Most High God is getting ready to knock off a lot of people who are lukewarm. So if you lukewarm, man, you better get strong spiritually right now. But with that being said, kings and queens, I'm out. Believe it.